Hey guys, welcome to The Bench.
The Bench.
The Bench?
Episode 2.
Episode 2, I'm Narika.
And I'm Karlan.
In case they forgot our names.
Oh, okay, you just cut me off like that.
Sorry. Okay, say your name again,
And I'm Karlan.
And this is Karlan.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yeah, we're back. We're back again.
I'm not singing because I do not have a singing voice.
Yeah, no,
I feel like
definitely wouldn't
I
mind.
feel like I should ask you how your week was, even though we live together.
Yeah, but you weren't here.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't here.
I was in
Tell
the
the people
ghetto.
where you were.
I was in the ghetto. That is Johannesburg. Oh my goodness gracious.
Did you wear a mask?
I did wear a mask.
Were you home before 12?
I was home before 12.
That's fine.
It's, I can't insist for the
rules.
people
Uncle
around
Cyril
me.
will be happy.
I know Uncle Cyril will give me a gold star.
Yeah,
I feel like I deserve a gold
merit.
star.
Merit sticker, merit badge.
A merit badge.
Well done, well
I wish
done.
to get that.
You stuck to the rules.
I know, I did stick to the rules. How was your week though?
Was chill, social distance. Sat at home,
Sat at home.
watched the boys.
Which ones?
You know the ones.
Oh, my main boys.
Yeah, the boys, fam. The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
The boys, Bafana. So I actually didn't know that they played Namibia in a friendly during the week. So I missed that game.
Yeah, but I mean, it was, to be honest, it wasn't really much that you missed. I mean, it was a draw. We scored first, so we thought it was going to be exciting. Because, I mean, it's Namibia.
Who scored?
Luther. Sing boy.
Sing.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, representing.
One of the fam.
Yeah, definitely. He scored first, so we thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. Turns out it wasn't.
1-1.
But, I mean, if a draw is the best thing we can do for now, I mean, I'll take it. It's not an L.
It's not an L, but like
Yet.
we're getting back into football.
But
We haven't.
getting back to taking L's.
No, man, we're not getting back. We're changing the narrative, guys. The
But we
boys,
did play
the
a
boys.
second game.
We played a second game. Yes, we played a second game yesterday.
And what happened then? Because you watched that one.
I watched part of it, and we scored first. Okay.
I didn't catch the second half fully. I knew that we were 1-0 up.
We were 1-0 up.
Yeah.
I watched that. We went 1-0 up. I switched the channel to see something else. And then when you came and asked me what the score was, like 5 minutes later, we were 2-1 down.
Fat L, fam. I don't know it.
2-1.
I don't understand how.
I don't know where that came from, to be honest.
I can't even name. Can you name at least like 5 Zambian players?
No, I cannot name one Zambian. But I know a lot of them play like in PSL. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
a lot
no.
of
I
them
mean,
play
there's
in
some
PSL.
Isaac Chancer is a PSL legend. Collins and Besuma.
But I can't believe I switched the channel and then we went from 1-0 up to 2-0 down.
2-1. It was 2 goals.
2-1 down.
2-1 in
2-1
3
down.
minutes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was a madness.
But I guess
But I think the biggest talking point was our kits.
Shocker.
Was our kits. Like the socials went up, eh? The socials went up because they were like, what is going on with Safa, with
man.
Bafana, with our kit.
Oh guys, come on.
So now our new sponsor is
let's be
Lecoq.
better. Yeah, Lecoq Sportif.
Lecoq Sportif.
Yeah.
And then apparently the technical staff and the coaches were wearing all tracksuits and it looked like they took black masking tape
Days.
and blacked out the old sponsors.
I thought it was stitching though.
I don't
It
know.
was masking tape. If it was stitching, I feel like it would have been fine.
Do you know what,
New
like,
drip, but like
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
the masking tape is an elf.
Like if it is a masking
we
tape,
gotta do
like,
better, guys.
Mans was
Come
standing
on.
in the rain. It was a lot, eh?
We gotta be better.
But also, like, do you know what? When I first saw the kit, I was like, the kit could be a vibe.
Yeah.
It has like a pattern on the top.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's not the worst kit,
Yeah.
but it could be better.
I mean, it's not. We've had worse. I mean, like the bar is set at the
96.
the AFCON winning team,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes.
And then below that, I guess everything else is okay. Obviously, you got to put the 2010 World Cup one there, sentimental value.
Yes.
You know that one's
Definitely.
the celebration and that. But
Yeah, definitely.
below that, after that, I can't think of any other like memorable Bafana kit. But that's yeah.
But Bafana International Football's back. Bafana was on the field. We can only be
Yeah.
happy to see the boys playing.
I mean, we tried. I mean, it's hard coming back from COVID.
Hard coming
all
back from
that.
COVID. Coach changes. You know, there's always a bit of instability in our national team. So the boys did well, hey?
I mean, we
Got some minutes in. You know, big up to
we
the
applaud
boys.
you. We applaud you for trying, gents. It's fine.
Well,
we know it's hard.
More exciting is that Dr. Irvin Khoza, as about a week or 2 weeks ago, came out and said that the Premiership is back.
It's back. Next week though, eh?
It's back.
Yeah. But it's back.
Next week, but it's back.
We're back again.
Football is back in South Africa.
The
full
PSL
force.
is back.
The PSL is back. So the biggest news out of the PSL is that they are no longer sponsored by ABSA.
Yeah. Eh? What's today?
Tomorrow together.
Tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow.
Never anymore.
Never.
Never. It's done. It's done. We had our fun, guys.
That's quite crazy because they were the sponsorship. Well, they were the main sponsors for the PSL for like 13 years.
Yeah.
I've only like remembered ABSA Premiership.
Who was the Vodacom? No, it wasn't Vodacom.
I don't know. I don't even calling. No.
Calling Premiership. But the fact that I can't remember anybody before ABSA, that's a scary thing.
I only remember ABSA.
We're moving into greener pastures.
So now it's the DSTV Premiership, which is exciting. But
does this mean we get more games to watch?
I think it should. I think we should get more games to watch on DSTV. But does this mean now that like SABC doesn't have any games?
That is what I'm most worried about, is because if I don't know what the real stats are, but like I feel like majority of the country isn't
on DSTV
subscribers. So if you don't have games available for majority of the country to watch, what is the point? How else do you promote?
Because now
you get people to watch a sport.
This means that everyone has to like pay to subscribe just to get
I feel like DSTV
PSL.
do the right thing.
I hope so. But it's exciting because like Dr. Irvin Koza came out with the PSL announcement. Said it's a very exciting new venture partnership, because DSTV, MultiChoice DSTV, is a very big like company and a very big brand in South Africa.
It gives the teams like I don't know how much money they're putting into it, but like if teams get more money, it improves football for everybody if it's distributed equally. But like, you know, I guess there is positives to it. You can't deny it.
I hope so.
But like, does this mean that the titles that Sundowns and Chiefs won, everybody's back to zero?
Yes, we were speaking about that.
Everybody's back to zero now.
So I read an article where they're like, the maiden DSTV Premiership season.
Fam, because it's a new trophy. There's no more the ABSA one. It's not. That trophy's gone.
La Decima just wiped clear.
Yeah, now it's.
And everyone's starting afresh.
Numero uno. We're back.
We're back at number one.
We're back to number one.
But technically, it's still the PSL. Technically, it's still the Premiership League title. So.
Yeah, but it's like that thing of. Nobody's won the DSTV Premiership.
So it's starting afresh.
It's starting fresh. Clean slate. This season, everybody got a chance to win a title, gents. So
for example, like if my team, Stellenbosch, go and like win it and then go and win it more times, then they ultimately become like the best team, right? Because they won it the most.
Yeah, but that's never going to happen, but anyway.
You don't know. Stellenbosch could win, okay? But the season kicks off. So the DSTV Premiership, which is the league, will kick off next weekend.
Yeah.
But this weekend, like the season opener, is the MTN8.
Yeah. The longest running competition.
The commitment, commitment to South African football, MTN8.
It's longer than the DSTV Premiership.
Well, that's because it just started.
But yeah, it's the longest running competition knockout competition in South African football.
Cup competition started
before you were born.
Well, before any of us were born, because it started in 1972. Was the inaugural one. Okay.
I may be born in the 70s.
Were you born in the 70s? You were not born in the 70s.
But yeah, that's exciting. That's going to be this weekend.
This weekend,
Saturday and Sunday.
I think like it's a very exciting competition because I've never seen. I think it's the only competition I know that's run in this format. So they take
knockout.
No.
Oh yeah.
So they take the top 8. Whoever finished the previous season, that top 8 will now play each other in this competition. So how it works is, I think, if you finish first, you are against 8th. And then second against 7, 3 against 6, 4 and 5 play against each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty dope.
That's pretty exciting.
It is. I mean, it's knockout football. I mean, if it was like a mini league kind of thing, to start off the year, I mean, especially after not having football for a while.
Yeah.
Well, we had it, but like it was bio bubble football.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how it's going to be different.
Well, I know that there's going to be no fans and supporters allowed in the stadium in the beginning. So it's still going to be like bio bubble football.
Yeah, but I feel like now they're going to be ready for it. It's not going to
Yes.
be like, guys, we're throwing you into Bible bubble. Now teams are going to be ready to it. Mentality of knockout football. Football on our TVs after a long while. Exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's exciting. But I mean, it's quite a long thing. We're only going to
What is the motto for the MTN8?
Wafa wafa.
You need to say that a bit louder.
Wafa wafa. What does it mean?
Something about death.
Nah, it's do or die.
Do or die.
Do or die.
That's quite an intense motto for like a knockout competition.
Oh, I mean, it's do or die, fam. It's either take your L and go home or leave with 8 million rand.
8 million is
I mean,
a
if
lot.
you could deposit 8 million rand to my bank account today.
Mates, I'm taking it. Not even 8 million. If you could just deposit like a young 800, like I'll be happy and I'll take it. So the most successful club in the MTN8 is Kaizer Chiefs. No surprise there. One of the most successful clubs in South Africa, right?
I mean, like,
Let's be honest.
how many titles do they have?
I don't know how
Since
many.
1972. I think it's... Let me check.
Are you going to check?
Yeah.
But the current title holders are SuperSport United. So that's actually... I didn't know that they were the current title holders.
15.
15?
Kaizer Chiefs. 15. Yes, but SuperSport did, eh? I think they were in 3 finals.
Okay.
3 finals. Yes. SuperSport has appeared in the last 3 finals.
Are they just like a knockout
Maybe they knockout specialists.
knockout specialists?
Yeah.
Cup competition
I
specialists?
mean, you always get those teams in leagues that are... They're not consistent. You know?
But they have
over-
BMT on like those big
Over the
days.
30 games of a
Yeah,
season.
okay.
They're not there.
Okay.
But you know, maybe on a rainy night in Mpumalanga or somewhere, they're gonna turn up. They're gonna show you, I'm here to play. We're gonna come. We're gonna leave it our dub and go back home.
I'm here to secure my 8 million.
You know?
8 million racks going with me. So they finished 5th last season.
Yeah.
And they're going to play whoever finished 4th last season. So this is actually quite mad. This is like a madness.
Yeah.
So 4th last season was Bidvest Wits.
Mm-hmm.
But going into the 2020-2021 season, we know that Bidvest Wits has been bought out. They no longer exist in
RIP,
top flight
RIP
football.
Fits.
This is crazy. Like, I don't understand it. Can you explain it to me? Because I still don't understand how Bidvest Wits no longer exists and they bought out.
So basically, I don't know, because number one, it's not clear to the public as to what deal went down.
Okay.
But what happened was that there was a team from Limpopo, TTM, Chakuma Cha, Madzi Vandila. If I got it wrong, I apologize. But TTM, right?
Yes.
Bought out Wits after their 99 years in South African football.
That's
They
historical.
basically bought their position, their PSL rights.
Yes.
Yeah. So then now they move up from the Glad Africa Championships or the
NFT, yeah.
second tier to the PSL.
Okay,
So
but
whatever Wits was is now TTM. So
So-
whatever they qualified for or position, TTM just took it all.
but is that like a rebranding, or is it like TTM? It's like they bought a house and now that TTM family has now moved into the house.
Basically, yeah. Like but it's like if you buy a house and you buy everything that the house comes with.
Oh, so it comes fully furnished.
It comes fully furnished, fam. It got a 72-inch
the
platinum
title
screen,
deed.
Range Rover,
Just the title
gas
deed is
stove, everything.
different.
Yeah, you know, signature at the end of the month is different. That's it.
That's crazy because I feel like if they bought themselves into the league, they shouldn't have bought themselves into the position that Wits finished off last season. So cool, you wanted to get into PSL, you bought yourself into PSL, but you shouldn't be in the MTN8. You shouldn't technically hold that I finished.
Some people do
4th.
think that. I think it's kind of a sticky one, but like,
Personally, that's how I feel. I feel like if you bought yourself into the league, you are on the bottom and you have to work your way up. You can't buy the history of Wits.
to me, that's what sounds right at the end of the day.
Yes.
I mean, what happens to the team that played a full PSL season and finished like 9? Shouldn't they move up into 8? Everybody should just move up.
I assume
Because
that's
like
what would have
TTM
done.
had nothing to do with the MTN8. But
Exactly.
now,
Now they're in MTN8. Now they're in like now they considered a top 8 finished team.
But I guess they gotta show on the weekend that they're gonna prove themselves.
Okay, so that will be TTM versus SuperSport United, the current title holders. The second game, well, one of the games will be Pirates versus Cape Town City.
That's gonna be an exciting one. I mean, I think Pirates is the second most successful
Yes.
MTN8 holders, 3 championships,
Yes.
and they're versing a fairly new side since 2015-16. Cape Town City is in South African PSL. They also bought their rights, but I mean, I'm not sure how that deal went down. But they've been around for a while. They've won this trophy before.
Yeah, with Al. Benny in the 18 area.
Yeah.
One of the greatest South African.
Probably the greatest, the only one with the Champions League.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
My favorite South African footballer.
He's gone around the world.
Benny.
He's conquered the globe.
Benny McCarthy.
Yeah.
So he won a trophy as a
manager.
coach.
As a coach. So he's credible. Cool. So I mean, he took Cape Town City. That's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be an exciting one.
But Cape Town lost Kermit Erasmus.
Yeah, but Pirates also gained our Bafana Bafana captain, Mtulani Hlatshwayo. So that's going to be...
So essentially...
That just sounds like an L for Cape Town.
Yeah, because they lost...
They lost their best striker.
They lost to Kermit Erasmus. Pirates made such a good signing.
Yeah.
Won't it be on Pirates' favor? Pirates, wouldn't they be like the favorites? I feel like they go in being the favorites.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was a betting man, I think I'd bet on...
I'm not a betting, don't bet.
On Orlando on that one.
You are a betting man. So the next game would be Kaizer Chiefs versus Maritzburg United.
Yeah, not, what did you think it was?
I thought it was Manchester United when Karlan gave me the notes. And I was like, why would Manchester United be in the PSL?
No, it'd be over for them if they were anyway. We all know they wouldn't.
Kaizer Chiefs were still in flames.
Sundowns would end them. Sereno, fam. Barcelona came here, Sundown showed Barcelona flames. So what do you think they'll do to Man United?
I don't want to speak about it. It makes me sad. I want to speak about South African football. Kaizer Chiefs finished 2nd. Maritzburg United finished 7th. So...
I mean, and Kaizer Chiefs also the most successful MTN8 club.
Yes, they are.
But that doesn't mean much going into knockout football.
Especially we're in a pandemic, coronavirus. They haven't been playing football,
Especially after dropping the bag the way they did.
Drop the bag. That's a mental thing, right? That's a mental thing.
So dropping the bag.
Yes.
New coach.
Yes.
Transfer ban.
But in their defense, their new coach is Flames.
Yeah, Gavin Hunt, Coach Wits, which don't exist anymore, to a 4th place finish.
Gavin Hunt could arguably be one of South Africa's best coaches to come out.
Won the league in 2016. Won the league with Wits. Won the league with Supersport 3 in a row also. So I mean, he is a better coach than Ernst Middendorp. So if anything, they are leveling up in the coach.
In the coach.
But I think the players department is the only bad thing because of the transfer ban and COVID football and all of that, they're not going to get players coming in unless that decision, is still being.
But I think Gavin Hunt is the type of coach who can take what's given to him and be like, okay, well, I can't get new signings, I can't strengthen the team, but I can make the players that I have now to perform.
I mean, if Chiefs made a push for the title with the current players that they do have, and they finish 2nd with the current players that they do have, quality. Gavin Hunt is good enough to take that team to an MTN8 final and win a trophy. And I mean, if he wins a trophy with Chiefs, who've been on the longest trophy droughts in their history.
Yeah.
So I think the last time they won a trophy was 2015.
Years ago.
Years ago, fam.
I still at varsity.
Yeah. I was still in high school. You know?
Still a little man in high school.
So 2015, if he wins, I feel like the Chiefs fan will really fall in love with him.
So Kaizer Chiefs, all merit given to Maritzburg United for finishing in the top 8.
It's not easy.
They might do really well in the knockout competition because anything can happen.
Especially they really if you compare Maritzburg to Kaizer Chiefs, it's big boys to a relatively
smaller team
from a smaller town.
Yes, Maritzburg is a relatively smaller club.
A really small town, but from fighting relegation 2 seasons ago
to finishing
top 8 and 2 finals in a row now, Nedbank Cup and
the Telkom Knockouts.
Oh, Telkom Knockout and MTN8.
No, Telkom Knockout and the Nedbank Cup.
Just the 3rd one.
So they were in 2 finals in the past 2 seasons. They were in the Telkom Knockout final and a Nedbank.
That's tough.
Final, but they lost both.
I mean, they made it there.
But they've made 4 appearances, I think, 4 or 5, around 4 appearances in the MTN8 competition before as well.
So you basically telling me that they've only finished in the PSL long history. They've only finished. Since 1972, they've only finished in the top 8 4 times.
But they made it to the semis in the MTN8.
When they make it, they make it count.
They've never made it to the finals.
Yeah, but they've gone. At least they've gone to the 2nd round.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, so that's something. I feel like they like low key the dark horse because they finished the bio bubble season well. So going into to a knockout football tournament with good form, I mean they could do well. It's not peak for them.
Okay, and then this is a game that I feel like you might be a bit more excited. You're a bit more invested into this game. So Mamelodi Sundowns
versus my team, Punya Sele Sele, the one and only Bloemfontein Celtic.
So that Bloem finished 8th. Sundowns finished 1st.
I mean, but who are Sundowns even, really? I mean,
the current league title holders.
Yes, but the mastermind behind that has gone all the way to Egypt, and now they have 2 new coaches. You like to tell the crowd who the coaches are?
Wait.
Take your time.
So Rulani Mokwena.
Yeah.
And
Mangoba. Ngiti. I mean, oh, the more you say that, I think the worse it gets. You're trying. Yeah. But anyway, 2 new head coaches.
Sorry, yes.
After Pizzo, the mastermind, after winning treble, 3 trophies in a row, taking them to
La Decima.
the CAF Champions League final, winning that also. Such an illustrious career, has now dipped and gone all the way to Egypt with Mo Salah and the boys.
Wait, are they saying, so essentially, is Sundown saying that Pizzo is so good that he can't be replaced by one man? We needed to get 2.
We need 2. And there's also talks of them appointing another coach in Steve the Prophet Compel.
So how are they doing this? Do you have so now do the coaches, will they be like a defensive coach, an attacking coach? How would this work?
No, you have 2 coaches who just chat and be like, yo guys, how's the game going? But then at the end of the day,
who's the main man at the press conference?
They probably, I think that when it comes to certain decisions, you probably just defer to a coach who's more, smarter or knowledgeable
more inclined with certain things.
A situation. Yeah. So okay. I mean, if it's a management thing, probably Rulani. If it's a tactical thing, Mangoba will probably.
Mangoba, that's better.
But yeah, he'd probably do it. So I mean, and Rulani's going to be learning from an experienced coach also, because I mean, he was the manager at Pirates, and I think he moved on to Chippa United, but somewhere after that. But he didn't do too well in those positions. So this is an assistant job. Now it's a head coaching job.
But
so
it's 2.
2. So it's not like he's working on his ace. So he's with somebody. And after being thrown into the deep end, having somebody by your side, it's not gonna be half bad.
I think it's very easy to look at this fixture list and be like, Sundowns outright favorites to beat Bloem Celtic. But I think your team
made it to the Nedbank Cup final last season.
Okay.
Played Sundowns.
Yes.
Lost 1-0. But that game, Sundowns fielded an ineligible player.
English.
Ineligible player. In Tebogo Langerman. We took that to court. We took it now.
I don't know why you said we you were supporting them. You were supporting them last season.
It's my team. Last season before, next season.
They're your
whatever.
team, okay.
My team.
Okay.
We took it to court. We took the L. But whatever, you know what? Pick ourselves up. Dust us off. Wasn't on our side. Hopefully, second time going, we're going to be dishing it out to them. So I'm looking forward to that match on Sunday.
I don't have... My team's not in the MTN8 final. So I will be back next week. How about Stellenbosch FC, my boys? I'm still out here for you guys. So 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you predictions.
Yeah.
TTM versus Supersport United. Winner. Supersport. Pirates versus Cape Town City.
Pirates.
Kaizer Chiefs versus Maritzburg United.
Maritzburg United. I'm sorry. I would never give it to Chiefs. I can't. I'd gag.
Okay, Sundowns versus Bloemfontein Celtics.
Oh, why would I back the boys, guys?
Mangoba Ngiti
and Rulani Mukeda are going to take her out, and it's going to be beautiful when I'm watching the game.
I think it's very awkward because I did do Zulu for like 6 years and I struggle with my clicks.
It's better than half the people we know.
Mangoba Ngiti.
Don't worry. We have 16 times 2, what? 50, 30 games. We have 30 games to get it right. If they're still there.
They will still be there. Okay. There's a lot of football. Football's
exciting
back.
Action.
Football is back. I'm very excited about that. Just want to say shout out to everyone who gave us great feedback on our episode 1 video. That was vibes.
We didn't expect all the love.
We didn't expect none of the love, actually.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
The comments.
So many people are out there, you know.
I had some of the boys call me up and be like, "Yo, this is dope. What you guys are doing."
Yeah. Shout out to everybody who clicked on the video. I know it's what was it? 15 minutes of your day, probably wasted, but a good waste.
No, it was a good chat.
It was a good chat. It was here and there.
I know I had some of my friends come out and tell me that Pirates are going to win the season. I had some people tell me that we can't come and attack Kaizer Chiefs like this.
I had one person tell me that they've now converted to a Bloemfontein Celtic supporter.
That is a lie. I'm pretty sure he is lying, guys. Where are the receipts, Karlan?
That one person, you know who you are. Don't worry.
Who was that one person?
Don't reveal my sources.
Was it you speaking to yourself?
Don't reveal my sources.
If it's you speaking to yourself, it doesn't count.
My fan base is growing.
You have your fan base.
Yeah, it's my supporters group with Bloemfontein Celtic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna be out here.
I look forward to the MTN8. Like to see if your predictions come through.
Come true. Don't worry. I already.
We'll pull out these receipts.
I'll back myself. Yeah. Don't worry. We have this. This is the recording. Next week, if I take an hour, take an hour. But so what? As long as my team Bloemfontein Celtic wins, a W is a W, fam.
A win is a win.
Yeah.
And then we look forward to the start of the DSTV Premiership.
The Premiership, the DSTV Premiership.
I want to say that it's a new title because when Stellenbosch win this title, my man win this title, we're in the game.
That's not gonna happen.
So I look forward to to next week. Look forward to another chat. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're always open to the chat. It was fun seeing people interact with us after the first video. Yeah. So continue, guys. Continue showing the love.